Guess whose stock price this is? As you can see, there was a massive uptick around Election Day. This is the stock price for CiviC, one of the largest private prison companies in the United States. And this is the stock for GEO Group. These companies and their investors are salivating over Trump's reconciliation bill, otherwise known as the Big Beautiful Bill, because it hands out $45 billion to companies like GEO and CiviC. The Trump administration is ramping up its deportation efforts, and this is how investors and executives are talking about it.
I think I heard Tom Homan say that again this morning on one of the morning shows, but that's the near-term goal is 100,000 bed capacity and 1 million deportations on an annual basis. And so I think we mentioned on the last call, 100,000 feels like kind of the new base going forward. Again, we'll see what happens with funding through reconciliation, but at the moment feels like a pretty good number.
That's from CiVic's most recent earnings call, but the story goes much deeper because this ultimately looks like a return on investment. Collectively, GEO Group and CiVic gave over $4 million to Republicans and Donald Trump, and both companies gave $500,000 to Trump's inaugural committee. But there seems to be a revolving door between the private prison industry and the Trump administration. Pam Bondi was a lobbyist for GEO Group, and Tom Homan was a consultant. Now, these earnings calls are sometimes very boring, but every once in a while you get a glimpse of how executives talk about public policy and how it impacts their profitability. And both of these companies have earnings calls coming up, so we'll have a better sense of how they're going to operate going forward now that Trump's bill has passed. And I'll be tuning in and relaying what I hear back to you. So be sure to like this video and follow, and for this whole story, head to theintercept.com.